We here? Then hold on. I'm still learning YouTube. Hold up, chat. What's up, chat? Are we live? Are we live, chat? Why is YouTube so confusing anymore? I feel like I don't remember how to do this. Are we actually live? Are we live? Okay, we are. Are we live, chat? So I did like a whole spiel earlier, and apparently I wasn't even live. Are we actually live? Great, not to go over it all over again. The NFL free agency. Fuck. All right. So I did. It's whatever. All right. I'll go over it again. All right. Let me find it. What up, chat? What up, chat? What up, chat? Is there any new ones? That's not it. Where the hell is it? Where the hell was the website I pulled up? There it is. All right. All right, chat. So it started off. Let's see. It started off last night where Russell Wilson says, and I quote. Well, he didn't really say it yet, but we will say it pretty soon, probably. Steelers Nation, let's ride. And mind you, that is probably what he's going to say, because the Pittsburgh Steelers have officially signed. Not yet, I don't think, but they have signed Russell Wilson. I think it's a 1 year deal. I don't know how much though, but Russell Wilson is with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think this, for me personally, I think this is, from my perspective, not biased at all. I do think that it is an okay pickup for them. Um, I do think this will improve. This should improve Kenny Pickett, but I don't think it will. What's next for Kenny? However, he's planning to learn off of Russell Wilson for this year, because Russell Wilson has that Hall of Fame resume basically. Because is Mr. Unlimited. So yeah, I think this is perfect for Russell Wilson. He also said he wants to join a Super Bowl contending team. The Steelers I'm sorry, the Steelers are not one of them. But I mean, hey, Steelers Steelers fans, you got a good quarterback finally. You got a good one. Um, Up next we have Lions. Got Graham Glasnow. Okay, which is okay. Okay. Colts bring back Zaire Franklin, linebacker. What was his contract? 3 year, 10 mil. It was 2 years ago. Paid him more than 3 mil this year. Wow. So basically, just got him for nothing. Okay. Um, T Higgins. Uh, so basically for T Higgins, I heard he's a franchise tag wide receiver, and then um he requested a trade. I don't know where to. I've heard speculation between Carolina, Tennessee, and New England. I could see him taking the offer to Tennessee if they give him the offer. I just don't see it in Carolina because I'm questioning right now what Carolina's doing right now because they got rid of Brian Burns. He's with the Giants now. They got like two of the worst picks you have to get for them. So the Giants got him for a bag of chips, and the the Patriots. I don't know. I mean, maybe you could get T Higgins for the Patriots because mind you, they did just get Jacoby Brissett, and Jacoby Brissett could be the backup for the new improved quarterback that they could get in the draft this year, which could be Jaden McDaniels, or Jaden Daniels, I think his name is, or possibly get JJ McCarthy. But I think JJ McCarthy might go to the Broncos. So, Mitch Morse to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Uh, Bills, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just giving up at this point. You got rid of Mitch Morse, your best center, mind you. Um, Jordan Poyer, you could have got rid of DeMar Hamlin. I don't know why you guys didn't. I think Jordan Poyer was better for the eyes, not DeMar Hamlin. DeMar Hamlin had done nothing. Um, what else? Gabe Davis, he's with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So basically, everything right now, the Bills are taking it over to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then, mind you, Jacksonville also got Big Mac Jones. Big Mac Jones is a backup for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I already knew he was going to be the backup, but, like, okay, I guess. I mean, it's going to be a little risky if Trevor Lawrence gets hurt or something happens to Trevor, but okay. Um, Eagles extend Landon Dickerson. Uh, okay. Kickers not get the boot. Michael Pittman gets a long-term deal with the Indianapolis Colts. This is a plus for the Indianapolis Colts. They need to pick up someone else though. They need to pick up someone else because, um, I mean the Colts, that's all they have is Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson, obviously. But you need that other wide receiver. You need it because you're not going to keep relying on uh, Michael Pittman or Jonathan Taylor in your defense or Anthony Richardson. You need another wide receiver to basically build up that core a lot more. I would say. So it is a plus for the Colts, but you guys need to get a wide receiver. Hey, get Brandon Cooks. I think we might get rid of him. So get Brandon Cooks. Get Michael Gallup. We might get rid of him too. I think that's what I've been hearing. DeAndre Swift goes to the Bears. Now the Bears, the Bears are very confusing. I would say they're making moves, but they're making very questionable moves, including this one because this is very weird because mind you, years ago, a couple seasons ago actually, there was a time where Swift was with the Lions and Montgomery was with the Bears. And now the Bears have Swift while Montgomery is now on a Lions. This is, that's pretty damn weird. But okay. Then they also got that Kevin Byard from the Titans, which is I would say it's a good pickup for them. They need to build up that defensive core a lot. You can't rely on their you can't really rely on their corners that much anymore because their corners not that good. So, Jonathan Greenlord links up with the Vikings. This is a plus. He's still young. 4 years, 76 mil. He racked up 12 sacks. Defensive rookie of the year as well. Well, opposite. You know what I mean. Anyways, Tony Pollard though. Cowboys. 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 What are we doing? I've seen everything, right? I've seen everything. I've seen everyone making moves. The Commanders are making moves. They are shocking me. I'm liking what the Commanders are doing right now. They just picked up Austin Eckler. Um, they don't have Jacoby Brissett. They could get another veteran quarterback for Sam Howell, but I think they might draft one. Um, but Cowboys, I've seen everyone making moves in our NFC East. The Eagles, don't get me started with them. Don't get me started with them. The Giants, they're making moves. Brian Burns, he was with the Panthers. They got him from a bag of chips. Uh, Obviously I said the Commanders, but what have you guys done? What have you guys done? Because I'm looking right now here on here chat. I'm looking on here, and I don't see anything about the Cowboys. Did they forget it's free agency? Do they think it's a draft? What are they doing? Are they still? Are they? Is their flight delayed at Cancun? Are they still at Cancun right now? Because I feel like they are. Because I don't see anything about the freaking Cowboys. And now we don't have a running back. We have one running back, and he's a rookie running back. I'm telling you, if we don't get Derrick Henry, which I don't think we are, I've heard talks, multiple talks about him going to the Ravens. But if we don't get Derrick Henry, this team is shot. And I'm saying this right now. This team will finish in last this year. They think this team is so perfect. Jerry Jones, you think this team is so perfect? I absolutely think it's not because Dak Prescott's not the answer. CeeDee Lamb probably wants out. Michael Gallup wants to go out. Brandon Cooks is probably going to leave. What's next? Michael Parsons might go somewhere else too. Anyways, back on the Tony Pollard situation. I understand what the Tennessee Titans are trying to do, but I don't, I don't know why Tony Pollard though, because mind you, Titans don't have Derrick Henry now. He's obviously going somewhere else. It's 80% chance he's probably going to the Ravens or the Cowboys. So I would say this is like a little bit of a downgrade for the Titans as a running back core. I would have picked up Austin Eckler, but now he's with the Commanders. Um, oh, what's this? There's another one. We have another. Hold up, hold up, chat. We have another. We have news. I think we have news. I think we have news. I don't know. Hold on. Let me refresh my page. Go all the way to the top. I think we have news. Actually, I don't think we are. I don't think we do. No, we don't. I thought we did, but we didn't. Anyways, back with the Titans though. I don't know about Tony Pollard with the Titans because they could have got Austin Eckler, but now he's with the Commanders. So I don't know. I don't know. Where did I leave off? 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 Right here. Okay. David Bakhtiari is out in Green Bay. I'm not surprised. I kind of saw this comment. It hurts a little bit. I mean, I'm not even a Packers fan, but it does hurt a little bit because he was like the last Packer from the Rodgers era. Um, but I don't see him retiring. I could see him going some. I, th- you know what though? I could see him going to the Jets. I'm rating this right now. Could a reunion with Rodgers be in the cards, given the Jets need a blindside protector? I could see them getting Bakhtiari. I could see the Jets doing that because they have nothing right now for that. Titans continue to build front with Lloyd Cushenberry. Okay. With the 7 picks in this year's draft, the Titans could still be in the market with for the left tackle of the future. Okay, seems pretty, I guess, good. Gabe Davis with the Jaguars, like I said, 3-year deal, 39 mil. Um, I'm just, I thought he did good for the Bills last year. Did he not? I'm swear to God he did good last year for the Bills. Now they got rid of him. Now they're hoping they bring back Ridley. I could see him still staying there. He's still trying to figure out. I feel like he's still trying to figure out the offensive plays basically. So, you know what? I think next year, I'm calling it right here. I think Stephon Diggs is going to get once out of Buffalo next year. If they don't do anything, if they do the same stuff that have they been doing, losing to the Chiefs, losing to someone else in the AFC divisional round or the wild card round or whatever, I think Stephon Diggs is going to go somewhere else after this coming year. Raiders shake up free agency with Christian Wilkins. Raiders have been. I think the Raiders have won the free agency right now. I think they're winning the free agency right now because they have Minshew. That might be their new starting quarterback right there is Minshew. They got Christian Wilkins with an 84 million guaranteed, $110 million contract, 4 years for him, which is freaking brutally perfect for him. Um, I Raiders, their defense is going to look good. They got rid of Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs has done nothing with him for the past couple of seasons. He's with the Packers now. So I'll give you a whole spiel about the Packers coming up later. Um, Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn brings over two former Cowboy players to the Commanders. Dorrance Armstrong Jr., defensive end, and center Tyler Biadasz, if I'm saying his last name correctly. Tyler made the Pro Bowl in 2022 and was a 3-year starter for Dallas. And Armstrong enjoyed the most productive seasons of his career in 2022 and 23 with a combined of 16 sacks. I don't know. I mean, I'm liking what the Commanders are doing now, but Cowboys, you're not making moves. That's the one thing I'm pissed off about. They're not making any moves. Like, whatever. Rams got Jonah Jackson, 3-year deal, 51 mil, 34 mil guaranteed. Jackson was with the Lions first 4 seasons of his career. They made the Pro Bowl in 21. Okay. Eagles got Bryce Huff. Okay, 3-year deal, $51.1 million contract. He is now joined with Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, and 2023 first round pick Nolan Smith. Huh. Oh, his arrival could signal a possible trade between Reddick or Sweat. Now, I think what they should do, if do you have to give up someone? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what. Let me compare Reddick and Sweat. Let me see what his stats are. Hassan Reddick, 11 sacks, 8 assists, 29 solo tackles. Okay, let me see. Josh Sweat stats. If I would choose between Josh Sweat or Hassan Reddick, you know, wait. It's 26, 29. That's pretty interesting. I don't know what they'll do. Because Josh Sweat's doing pretty good. He did six sacks, 13 assists, 30 solo tackles, and then also Reddick did 11 sacks, 9 assists, 29 solo tackles. If you had to give up one, shit, I don't know. I would probably say Reddick. I would probably give up Reddick for like a draft pick if I was them, because Sweat is still young. He's only 26. He still has room to grow. While Reddick is only 29. He's getting up there, but he's still good. He's still valuable if you trade him. So if I was the Eagles, if you had to pick between Reddick or Sweat to get rid of from the Bryce Huff situation, I would give up Reddick. 100%. Then the big one. Kirk Cousins chooses the Falcons over the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, chat. This man. Hold on. Do I have any other news? No. Okay. So, Kirk Cousins, right? Let's look at Kirk Cousins' stats. Why not? He's 35, 36 now. Right? Let's see his stats. Alright. Passing stats. Alright. Last year, he obviously didn't play. Let's look at the year before. 29 and 14. 29 and 14. And his longest throw was 66 yards. And 46 sacks. Got sacked 46 times. And this man got paid $180 million for 4 fucking years. And then the year before that, 33 and 7. What was his worst one? His worst one was okay. Oh, 2013 was 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Oh God. 180 mil was way too much for him. This is a big swing for the Falcons. If they mess this up, if Kirk Cousins underperforms this year with the Falcons, they bust. They fucked themselves. If I swear, I think besides Baker though, I think Kirk Cousins might be the best quarterback in this division now, besides Baker Mayfield. Because Carolina, they have Bryce Young. He's not doing good. Although it was his first year, he's with a terrible team. And then, freaking Saints have like 2 quarterbacks that they play. Freaking Jameis Winston and Derek Carr. I hate Derek Carr. I don't know. Something about him I just don't like. I don't know. I've always hated Derek Carr. But 180 mil? 180 mil for Kirk Cousins. Way too much for him. Way too much. Josh Jacobs in. Aaron Jones out for the Packers. Now, what happened was they signed Josh Jacobs. And then not even 2 hours later, the Packers release Aaron Jones. And then I saw that and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I think the Packers right now are at the cap at 15. So next year they obviously have to restructure Jordan Love's contract, I think. So they're gonna pay him big next year, and then um, Josh Jacobs though, and chat. Imagine Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones, literally on the same team. Aaron Jones, I mean, Aaron Jones was like the best one of the Packers, besides Jordan Love, but he was like a teamwork player. Aaron Jones, I loved Aaron Jones. It's gonna be hard without him on the Packers. But also the Packers also got Xavier McKinney, and that is a W for the Packers. WWW for the Packers. But Josh Jacobs with the Packers. Now this questions me: Are we gonna see last year Josh Jacobs where he did literally terrible against with the Raiders, or were we get like a couple years ago he did really good with the Raiders? Are we gonna see that type of Josh Jacobs again? Who knows? It's all up to him. And then Saquon Barkley is up next on our table. Saquon Barkley leaves the Giants to link up with the arch nemesis Philadelphia Eagles. And I saw this, I'm like, are you kidding me? I thought he was going to the Texans. I wanted to see him go to the Texans. But I was watching this TikTok, and this guy was a huge fan of Saquon Barkley. And um, basically, he was a fan for his whole life, basically. And he kept saying, 6 years. 6 years, I was a fan of you. And you get traded, or you don't get traded. You sign to the one team that I don't want you to sign to. And it's the Philadelphia Eagles. So now, they had Swift, they got rid of him. This is a better upgrade, obviously, than DeAndre Swift. But, question is, though, is he going to injure again? Or is this a new beginning of a monster of Saquon Barkley? Like, are we going to get, like, a monster of him? Like, mind you, Saquon Barkley, as without injury prone, so good. Oh my god, he's so good. And mind you, he always gets injured. There's not one season, I don't think, not one season that this man has not gotten injured. It's ridiculous. So I think this is obviously a W pick for the Eagles. This strengthens their receiving core alongside with their rushing core. Because now they also have who's their backup running back for the Eagles? They have him. So this, I'm not saying they're at the Super Bowl, but this is promising for making a big run in the playoffs. Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings land Andrew Van Ginkel, pass rusher. 20 mil, 14 mil guaranteed. 2-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings. This is pretty good for them. They need help on their defense a lot. I would say a lot. Like, all they need now is a quarterback. Now, mind you, Justin Fields is still there. I don't think he's going to go to the Vikings. I don't. I want to say the Bears, but here's the thing. I heard what Tom Grassi said in his live stream, right? He went to the combine, and mind you, Caleb Williams was not practicing barely at all, his throwing at all. And don't take this with a grain of salt, but he said, and I quote, he heard that the reason why he wasn't throwing as much, Caleb Williams, because he's most likely to be like the number one draft pick for this coming draft. So he could go to the Bears. Caleb Williams could go to the Bears, leading with Justin Fields, leading to I don't know where he's gonna go now. If this actually happens, Caleb Williams going to the Bears, where does Justin Fields fit? Because he could fit with the Giants. Giants definitely need help with their quarterback situation because they don't want Daniel Jones anymore. They're not trusting Tommy DeVito, I don't think. So I could see um, Justin Fields going there, but I don't know. If he does go there, then the Cowboys are finishing last place. I mean, they already are, but I'm just gonna say it again. They're gonna finish last place. Um, Blake Cashman, Vikings, good pickup for them. 3-year deal, $25.5 million contract for him. That is a perfect deal for Vikings fans and Blake Cashman. Robert Hunt, 5-year, $100 million contract for the Panthers. That's a good pickup for them. Obviously, they need more depth and help for Bryce Young because you can't rely on Adam Thielen. He's getting old. You don't have any other wide receivers or running backs. I mean, they do have a running back now, but he's not the guy. I don't think he's not the guy. Patriots to release Devontae Parker, wide receiver. I'm not surprised. Devontae Parker has been struggling recently. He has not been doing perfect or good, as I should say, with the Patriots ever since going to the Patriots. 33 catches for 394, and he struggled to gain consistent separation. He's 31. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna sign with anyone else. I think he's gonna hang it up. He has to hang it up, or they know he's gonna sign him. Packers got a big name safety in Xavier McKinney. Like I said, this is a good pickup for the Packers and Packers fans. And you guys are Darnell Savage is with the Jacksonville Jaguars, so this is better than Darnell Savage. So 4-year, 68 mil, perfect. Giants fill running back void with Devin Singletary. Um, okay, so Devin Singletary, I feel like Devin Singletary and Saquon Barkley are like the same person. I don't know why. I feel like Devin Singletary and Saquon Barkley are the same person only because they do good the same time. They do bad the same time. I feel like it's like a win-win for the Giants, but I feel bad for them because Saquon Barkley is now with the Eagles, the one team that they did not want him to go to, and yet he goes there anyways. So I don't know. I mean, that's a good pickup for the Giants, though, filling up the void. Ravens running back Gus Edwards teams up with the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh. I feel like he's injury prone now, isn't he not? Yeah, he is. He missed the entire 21 season, 20 ACL. He suffered in practice. Um, Gus Edwards, I don't know about him either. I don't. It's gonna be very interesting for Jim Harbaugh to run with that running back group alongside with Justin Herbert. Obviously, I'm very interested in seeing what Justin Herbert's gonna do this coming season. I feel like he should get better. If not, then he's gonna be a bust. Um, so Geno Stone joins up with the Cincinnati Bengals, and this is very good for the Bengals. Very good. I'm surprised that the Ravens gave him up, as he had a good season last year. I think he was like the best defensive player last year, one of the best. 2-year, 15 mil. They recorded 7 interceptions, and they gave him up to the Bengals, and the Bengals, they're in heaven right now. I think they are in heaven. Minshew on the move. What I mean by that is Minshew, Gardner Minshew, is with the Las Vegas Raiders. 2-year, $25 million contract. Now, I thought Justin Fields could go to the Raiders, but I think they have their sights set for Minshew. He's going to be probably like the number one starting quarterback. Or they could have what they did for Anthony Richardson last year. They had Minshew starting. No, he didn't really start. Richardson kind of started, and then he kind of still learned off of Richardson, or he kind of still learned off of Minshew. But I could see what they're gonna. I could possibly see them doing that again with Fields for the Raiders, though. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Minshew is gonna be like their starter for next year for the Raiders. So Raiders, good pickup. Lions trade Carlton Davis in a deal with the Buccaneers. Okay. They got Lions 2024 third round pick, while the Lions will also get 2 6th-round picks as part of the deal from that Carlton Davis trade. Okay. I think that's a good pickup for the Bucks. I think that's a good pickup. Giants land star pass rusher Brian Burns. This is pretty good for them as well. Like I said before, I don't know what the Carolina Panthers are doing. Does it say what they got from it? Because it's pretty hysterical. Because they literally just got a bag of chips. Here it is. The Panthers will receive a 2nd and 5th round pick in part of that deal. Meanwhile, Burns landed a 5-year, $150 million extension as a part of the swap. What are they? Okay. If I was the Panthers, I would have never given this man up. I would have just built around him because he's still young. He's turning 26 next month, and he's still doing pretty good as a pass rusher, mind you. But give him up already, and you don't get back anything. Panthers, this is why you're not good. This is why. It's just stuff like this. Austin Eckler finds a landing spot with the Commanders, like I said. Austin Eckler with the Commanders, that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'm like I said again, I am really impressed about the Commanders, what they're making moves this year for the free agency this year. This also helps with Brian Robinson in the backfield. Uh, I'm loving what the Commanders are doing right now. They just need to execute. That's all I'd have to do. Now, are we also getting Austin Eckler as a good running back or a bad running back? That's the also question too. Michael Onwenu re-ups with the Patriots, re-signing with a 3-year deal, $57 million contract for an NFL Network. Okay, that's perfect for him, I think. Yeah, perfect. Texans push former Titans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair, linebacker, like I said, to the Texans. This is a pretty good pickup for them. 163 tackles alongside with 2 sacks from last year, 9 tackles for loss, and 4 pass breakups. Their defense is improving a lot, I would say. The defense did improve a lot. I just wish the Texans would have executed with the Saquon Barkley and get Saquon Barkley, because I want to see Saquon Barkley and C.J. Stroud on the same team. That would be so perfect. But it's not happening. Seahawks resigned tight end Noah Fant, as I think they should. Noah Fant is like one of their best players on their team. He's honestly pretty good he's pretty good. He is pretty good. 2-year deal, 21 mil. It's one of the few pieces that the Seahawks received in a Russell Wilson trade. He has not reached 500 receiving yards in either of his seasons in Seattle which I think he should this year. I think he could. Um, so what is this? But he could be in a more significant role under first-year head coach Mike Macdonald after Will Dissly was cut. Oh, Will Dissly was cut. Really? Where's Will Dissly at? Hold on. Where's Will Dissly at? I did not know he was cut. The Chargers. The Chargers picked up Will Dissly, a 3-year deal 3 hours ago. Interesting. Okay. So, wait, who's their tight end now? Is that gonna be like their main tight end? I'm gonna guess yes. Yep. Tight end Will Dissly for the Chargers. Okay, interesting. I'm very intrigued now of what they're gonna do. Very, very intrigued. Okay. Um, Patriots added quarterback Jacoby Brissett. He'll join a roster where Bailey Zappi and Nathan Rook are currently the other quarterbacks for the team. I think they should cut Nathan, or they. I don't know if they're gonna run three quarterbacks or two. If they run two, they're probably gonna cut Bailey Zappi and Nathan, and then draft a quarterback to learn off of Jacoby, like they did with Sam Howell. But I don't think they're gonna learn off of Jacoby though. I don't really think Jacoby will be like a learning piece, like a mentor. I don't see it, but we'll see. Seahawks resigned defensive lineman Leonard Williams. This was like what, an almost hour ago, I think. Um, 3-year deal, $64.5 million. Recorded 5.5 sacks, 23 pressures in 2023. Played 18 games between the Giants and Seahawks. This is perfect move. Uh, I think he's young too. Am I right? Yeah, I think he's pretty young too. So I think this is a perfect fit for him. I think. So that's it. That is it. I think. Yeah, that is it for free agency right now. I am all caught up to. Oh my lord, what is this? All right, hold on. I have news. I have news, chat. What is this? There's a lawsuit happening now. Right here. Cowboys Dak Prescott files lawsuit accusing women of making false sexual assault claims to try to extort $100 million in 2017. What? Hold on. First day. Alright. Alright. Look at this, chat. This is what I'm looking at right now. Dak Prescott files lawsuit accusing women of making false sexual assault claim to try to escort $100 million. Wow. Mr. Prescott, a new father to a baby girl, has great empathy for survivors of sexual assault. What the fuck is this? I firmly believes that all of such crimes should be punished to. Bruh, okay, I don't want to get on lawsuit stuff. That's just crazy. I'm not even surprised it's Dak Prescott though. But okay, whatever. Back to free agency. I don't really care about lawsuits right now. They could deal with that on their own. But alright. Cowboys. I'm gonna have to end live stream here soon, but I'm just gonna say this: Cowboys. I just hope. I'm praying that you make a move tomorrow with a running back or somewhere in our defensive line or offensive line. Because Tyron Smith is probably going to leave. I've heard he's going to be leaving soon, I think. But our main goal right now is our running back. Who will fill in that void? It better be King Henry, but it's probably not going to be him because he's probably going to go to the Baltimore Ravens. So, please make moves, Cowboys. I'm begging you. If you don't want to finish last, make moves. Prove me wrong. Alright, chat. I'm ending live. I will be live on Twitch pretty soon at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. So, catch me on Twitch, quickie_AOM. So, I will see you guys all on Twitch, and I'll see you guys all later. Also, keep in mind, I will be doing the Universe modes here on YouTube as a live stream, or as a live stream here on YouTube. So, coming this summer, Universe mode here on YouTube. I will see you guys all later. Peace.